Welcome back to my channel. So together with you, Mannequin. Today I want to show you a video for the beginners. What kind of things you need to start sewing besides sewing machine. So I want to go with you step by step, and I will show you what's the best tools to use when you are doing your projects, upcycling, recycling, or starting from the beginning. So I want to start with iron. You need to have ironing board, small and big one. So I'm using the little one. This is a small one that I can put on the table. It folds here. So if I don't need him, I can put him on the side on the floor or on the by the wall, or just put it down. If I need him, I just open the opening, see, and I'm putting on the table to work on the sleeves, cuffs, small things that I need to do. Now, the iron. I am sewing many years, a lot. And I can tell you one thing. When you're starting sewing, do not buy very expensive iron with many things. You can have a simple, not expensive iron, but you have to have it for the iron. You have to have the sandal. This one called the iron shoe, but I'm calling it the sandal. Why I'm calling this? Because it comes on top. You see, it has some kind of chain that it moves, and it holds. So you're just putting on the iron when you are working on the chiffon or very delicate fabrics that you really need to be careful with the heat. Now, the iron have here functioning steam or no steam. Here you have a place to pour a water. There is some seamstress or people that saying, oh, you need a special water to buy. No, I am taking water, tap water, and I'm just pouring it in. I'm pouring it at half. You will see it how half look here, and your iron, and you just put it half. Try after you're doing a project, just pour it out, because when you pour it out, it won't spill later on the floor, on the items that you have, the water. So when you're done, you just open the opening and pour it in the sink back. The water needs to go. Goodbye, kaboom. This is the iron that I really using the company. It's simple company. It's cheap iron and it does the job. Okay, I'm happy with it. So I want to talk about this shoe. The shoe, it's safety iron, but you have to be careful. This shoe, it's heated. It's plastic and it's heated. So you have to be careful not to touch it with your hands. That I don't want you to injure yourself. Now, it's wonderful. It's really my little helper. You see the silk, the delicate materials, delicate fabrics, and it really doesn't destroy me. I'm ironing lace. A lot of things I can iron with this shoe. So you can use it. It's not a dream. It's not stories. It's really comfortable, and you don't need to use the piece of cloth or fabric and wet it up and everything else. And when I'm doing infusion, so it's the best with no steam and has a shoe on the iron. Now I want to show you the second one that I have. Is some kind of netting here. You can use it too. I'm doing it with one hand. I'm taking doing the video. So it's some kind of netting. you know, and I'll show you the company and everything. When you need that a heat will go through, but you don't need to go direct on your fabric. So I'm using it too. You see, it's ironing protective cloth, but it's some kind of it's netting. It's not a cloth. It's really netting. So I'm using it too. It's comfortable, you know, and some projects need to have a heat. So this goes. I'll show you the ironing board small one. You can have the big one. You need the big one, the small one. I'll told you what you need for. Now, you need a measurement tape. Use a measurement tape. Invest in that. It's not a lot. Have your regular measurement tape. Now I want to go and I want to talk about pins. Pins, I have these pins, they are not small, not big. They very, very, they very thin. And I like to use them when I'm working by the sewing machine. They called, I think they called the quilt pins. Now, I have a plate, you know, the plastic plate, you see, and it's comfortable for me to take it all over. I don't like to put them in some kind of, you know, cushions, small cushions, and then carrying them around because, you know, it's taking for me the effort and everything. It's comfortable only when I need them by the sewing machine. This is what I use. Now, I have different pins. They are different sizes. They also thin. They go, see the sizes of the big one and the small, the regular one, because I have smaller one that I'm using. Those one, it's good to go on my mannequin. The mannequin that I create, and I told you and I talk about it, and I have two mannequins, if you can see one of them. I have another one that I have work on it. So what they good for? They are big and I can stick them into the, when I am draping on the mannequin, and they are good, the sliding, you know, the sliding inside. They wonderful. They long, they wonderful. I can take a measurement tape and see how long they are. Let me see. Wow, we have almost, no, 2.5, almost 3 inches we have it. And let me see in centimeters. This is 6 centimeters. And the small ones that I have quilting, I saying, this is 3 centimeters, a little bit longer than 3 centimeters, or 1 inch and a little and third of it. So those pins that I'm using it, I love them. Invest in that. It's not big investment, but they are comfortable. I took, you know, the boxes that I feel that they are for me. They are comfortable for pins, and I'm using them. Now, I want to go and want to show you. You need a chalk, but this is not a chalk. This is a soap. So why I'm using this soap? First of all, it's smelly, smells good. And second of all, I use this soap because when I'm working on some outfits, I want to take it out, you know, just wash it a little bit or somehow. And the chalk, I don't like the way that I need to wash the garment. The soap, it's easy for me. So when I'm using the soap, this is the way that I am washing my hands, and then I let it dry. It's comfortable. I didn't know what it called, but it's some kind of gauge knitting or something. Really, I never used it, but some seamstresses are. So you can have it. It's a comfortable gadget to have. I have a simple ruler. You know, it has centimeters and it has inches. And this ruler is, I like the ruler from metal, you know. He has padding on the other side and metal because it's very thin. So I can take the pencil or a chalk, soap, and I can draw lines by the way that I need to draw them. So you can invest in that. It's not expensive, by the way. Now, let's go and do the scissors. Because I am older, so arthritis and everything, and I cannot put my all hands inside, so I'm using bigger scissors. You know, they're comfortable. This is the company that I'm using. Hold it. I want to find it that you can see it. I hope you can see it. This is Whiskas. I'm not doing advertisement, but they're really comfortable, you know. So what I like is after I'm done, I lock them up, they close, they're comfortable. Now I have small scissors that I have them by my machines, the same company, it's Whiskas. They are comfortable. They are sharp all the time. They have comfortable edges, and I love with them. If I need to rip something, they are wonderful. And I'm using them by my sewing machines. They're always there. Now, the third one, this scissors, I use them for cut my paper, my patterns. Why I use them for cut? Because you need to understand, you can't use the scissors that you are cutting fabrics or you're cutting threads and use them to cut paper. This is the law of the seamstresses or dressmakers or designers. You never use the same scissors cut everything. You use one scissor, one pair for fabric, and you don't let nobody to touch it. You will know that in time. Now, I keep those tweezers that I need to grab something when I'm cleaning my sewing machines or I'm trying to thread them, and they are very comfortable. I have a couple of them by my every machine. I have to have a couple of them. If something happened, I need to pull something out. They are very helpful. Now, let's go to the rippers, seam rippers. This is what I use. I'm not trying to show you the weapon, but they are comfortable for me to pick up the seams, and I'm ripping the seams with them. With the years, I found them very comfortable. Then it goes in and goes on the side like a pen. Now, there is a seam rippers like those ones. You know, I use them for years, but my hands hurts. They're comfortable, they're nice, but I like still the construction knife. Be careful because it's very sharp, but it's very really helpful. I like it. All the garments, I really can rip them off with no damage. Now, I use those. They are small. When I'm working on something and I need to put something and hold the fabric, very rare I use, but I have them in my hand. And the last one, I have a pencil. I have a sharp pencil, half sharpener that sharp the pencil because you will need to track your patterns. No matter what, I will show you how to work next video. Now, those things that you need besides the sewing machine, those things you need for a start. I hope you enjoy my video. And by the way, did you sign up? Signed up. And I hope you, beginners, will start, create, sewing, becoming the best, and becoming a new generation of designers. Wear clothing, stay beautiful. I see you next time. So long.